Hello, brothers and sisters. I hope all is well. Hope you're having a fabulous, fabulous day. High five. And you woke up feeling grateful, loving on yourself, being kind to yourself and others. Hopefully we have a holiday here in Canada. So I'm just enjoying a nice day off, much needed. It's always nice to have an extra day on the weekend, right? I don't know if you celebrate that anywhere else. It's called Family Day here. I'm not really close to my family. They live in different provinces, so I don't, so I spend it with my friends, that's about it. They're my family as well. Anyways, let's get to our digging. Gotta get out the negative, bring in the positive, give some to you, take that vibration. I'm having a coffee. I have to show you my coffee cup. This coffee cup, I made this coffee cup. I have a little store, and you should be able to get it in my description there if you'd like to get one of them cups for yourself. And I mean, look up that word, and you'll understand why I love this mug so much. Anyway, let's get to our cards. And I get my coffee from my friend. She makes it locally here in my province. So all the goodness in one little cup, I'm telling you. And her link is down there too. I don't know why that came out. If you wanted to check that out, she does ship. All right, what do we have for the collective? I am willing to forgive. I think we've already had that one. I must have messed up the cards somehow. I don't know what I'm doing over here some days. It's a holiday, right? So I'm just like, ah. Forgiveness of myself and others released me from the past. Forgiveness is the answer to almost every problem. Forgiveness is a gift to myself. I forgive and I set myself free. And you will if you do forgive. I remember talking about that in another video not too long ago. So, yeah, well, I guess they want you to know today that you need to learn how to forgive. And, I mean, we'll never forget. And you don't have to forget. But if you forgive, whatever the situation is, and forgive yourself for your own reactions, you will set yourself free. It's a process, though. All right, are you letting it all go? And we're raising the vibes? Let's do the vibes. What do you have for the collective today? We are minus 20. Man, my feet are so cold. And that's Celsius. But by the end of this week, we're supposed to get warmer temperatures. So I'm looking forward to that. Feeling fear is a call for love. Yeah. When you're in fear, you're lacking love. And that's love towards yourself. So let's do fear over love. I'm sorry, love over fear. Let's do the love over fear. Yep. I am choosing love, and I'm not going to be afraid. And we should be saying that to ourselves. All right, well, let's see what the book says anyway. 124. Almost there. It's way in the back. Whenever your ego gets loud and obnoxious, and trust me, our egos do, it's because you're on a cusp of a miracle. The ego is that inner voice that always wants to make you doubt your talents. It's the voice that will negatively comment on your image and send you into a spiral of self-loathing. Did you hear that? It can be hard not to fight with the ego, and when you do, your mind becomes a battlefield. Who wants that? Right? Just let it go, man, and let the universe. I'm telling you, don't let your ego get the best of you. In order to overcome the voice of your ego, it's important to recognize its purpose. It's the voice of fear, and there's to give you a choice. So whenever you hear a voice inside your head telling you that what could go wrong or why you're not good enough, know that you can choose to take the destiny back into your own hands. Absolutely. Something in my mouth. Yes, you can definitely change the story up in there. You know, we've talked about that. Today, the universe is encouraging you not to let the insecurities and limitations of your ego, your past, or your fears get in the way of the love that you were born to be. You are loved and you are made to share that love. That's what raising your vibration is all about. So let's raise the love vibration. Vibe of the day. I choose to listen to the inner voice of love. Me too. You say that to me too. Listen to the inner voice of love. Okay, let's, one moment. The whispers of the aloha. Let's see what they want to tell us. So we're all about forgiving, and we're all about letting go of that fear and living in love. Telling you the ego to go away, right? Ego has many meanings, though, I must say. Navigating emotion. Be aware of the flow of your feelings. Yeah. You need to be aware of the flow of your feelings. Because if you take a moment and understand why you're feeling a certain way towards something or someone, it's a mirror image. So you need to look and figure out what that feeling is all about, because that could stem from something in your past that may have triggered you somehow. So take note of what feelings you're feeling and when you're feeling them and why you're feeling them. Those kinds of questions will help guide you within your emotions. I read a lot of books over my in my younger years. I read a lot of books about emotional balance, just to keep my feelings intact, because I didn't want to be an angry woman. I really didn't. And I did have a bout that I was. But you work through these things and you become a better version of yourself, right? So let's see what the book says. Understandably, your emotions vary according to circumstances. In a matter of minutes, you can feel a whole range of things. Sometimes this may occur without you realizing or connecting to the shift in your feelings. Where are you emotionally, and what has brought you here? Acknowledge how you feel throughout your day. Consider whether your reactions are aligned with your thoughts and circumstances. When an emotion arises, consider why you feel that way. If challenging feelings comes up repeatedly, reflect on how you can balance them. Absolutely. That's a skill that needs to be learned. Reflect on how you can balance them. Where possible, eliminate upheaval and drama from your life. This card indicates that you're ready to change how you react to circumstances beyond your control. And anything in your life, it's how you react to them is what's going to come back. Water in oceans represents emotions. Whales move calmly through the oceans and communicate with each other from miles away. Whales often travel in pods of 3, the mother, her calf, and the escort bull. At different times, we can be the nurturer, the supporter, or the vulnerable. And it's okay to be all 3 of those. In each role, aim to speak thoughtfully and make your meaning understood. Be clear about your intentions and desired outcomes as you clarify your feelings. You may want to reach out to someone you have felt disconnected from. Bringing that communication, right? Yes, feel your feels, but don't live there, as I always say. All right, our new deck, the Empath's Empowerment deck. Let's see what our new cards have to tell us today. It's a nice reading so far. I mean, navigating through emotions and not to let fear get the best of you, and take time to process things and forgive. We need to do that. I mean, our whole journey on this planet is to heal ourselves within. And if we can break that generational issues that we've had, that we carry from even our past lives, if we can break that within our own family dynamic and be the first one to do something different instead of having that pattern, because we do have generational patterns, because we grow up and we learn from whatever they teach us, right? So sometimes we need to break those old habits because they don't serve us anymore. So let's work on that. All right. Anyway, you need to stop talking bad about yourself. To yourself. Release your critical voices within, right? It's telling you in this fear over love, or this love over fear card that we got. I don't know why I keep getting that backwards. It's terrible. It's always love over fear, okay? But it's telling you to put your ego aside and tell it to go on. Tell it to get on and get out. When a critical inner voice says, I'm not enough, or I'm too sensitive, immediately counter it with, that is not true. Focus on loving thoughts instead. There you go. Perfect word of the day. Love yourself. That's the perfect word. Especially on, well, we call this Family Day, right? Loving on each other. Gotta love on each other. And I hope you're doing that every day, not just, because it's a holiday. These holidays, we do certain things in our lives that we would never do throughout the year. And I don't understand why we're just that magical person that one day, and then the rest of the day or the rest of the year, it's different. You don't speak to one another. You don't love on one another, and it needs to be an everyday thing. That's just my opinion. Anyways, forgive yourself, love yourself, and get rid of that ego. Simple as that. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos. I do appreciate you, and I'm so grateful and blessed. Welcome, new subscribers. Welcome to my sacred space, and I love having you here. And always thank you so much for the listeners that's been around. I do appreciate you as well, sending you love and light. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and of course comment. It's all wonderful things to me. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.